We're live.
We are 6 minutes.
How do we look?
Okay.
So we didn't get a camera check.
Listen. That's
Dr. Jones, are we good? Text us. This is our live footage. This is what happens when you're live. This is good. Are we good?
The truth is told, this is what happens when you're mothering and othering and scholaring.
What she said.
And churching. Listen, it's 8:06, but we're here.
We are here. We're here, and I hope we're good. Do I need to adjust the camera?
No.
You good?
We're good.
We're good? Okay. Whew. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
And we're here. We made it. Listen, some
We
people
are celebrating that we
made it.
because about 4 hours ago, I was
go.
4 hours ago, I was like,
I said, no, we set a goal. We're going to do it.
I said I was coming.
And I'm coming.
I'm coming. Whether we record or not. So, coming. So we're here.
We're here.
Celebrate. So this is the doing.
Yeah, okay. Boom.
Hey, y'all. Hey. I'm Dr. Kesslin. This is the Doing the Doctorate Podcast, where we give you tips and information about how to get in, through, and out of your doctoral program. I am so excited about this podcast. This is season 3. And this season, we are focusing on legacy.
Legacy.
Every week, we're talking about something related to legacy. So you didn't see us last week, and let me tell you why.
Yes.
Last week, there was a second very important conversation that was being held for Black women who were in education, specifically higher education. I don't know if you've been watching the news, but there's a lot that's been happening. It's been happening for a long time, but recent incidents have made us really say we need to focus. We need to talk about some things, sister to sister.
Yeah.
So last week we weren't in our podcast format because there was another conversation being held with my sisters and our sisters in another format. But we're back this week
here,
and I don't do this podcast by myself. I have Dr. O, the incomparable early education specialist, excellent. She's absolutely amazing. The creator, founder, CEO, Top God's Girl.
I love that.
Top God's Girl.
I love that.
STEM Early LLC. Oh, hey.
Listen, I'm here. I'm here because I said I was going to be here. And you know what? You gave me an out, and I was about to take it.
Listen.
But I said, know what? No. We committed to this.
Committed.
And there was no reason for me not to come other than I was going to go to sleep. Because I needed it.
I was going to go to sleep.
Because we need it.
Because we need it.
But.
And I'm not really a coffee drinker for real.
I am.
But today.
But today.
But we are here. We are here. And we're here really because we did commit to this.
That's right.
But we understand how important it is. And there are people who give us feedback all the time about, we're watching your podcast and you shared some information and it was so good and you helped me get over a hump. And so we're here.
Yeah.
It is a commitment. So this season we are talking about legacy. And we start every podcast with a doctoral quote. So a doctoral, doing the doctorate verse. So here it is. If goals, tonight we're on the letter G, goals. The thought is, if the goal is to get the doctoral degree, perhaps you need to revisit the reason why you enter the program. If your goal is just to get the doctoral degree, perhaps you need to revisit why you entered the program. The goal must go beyond graduating with a doctoral degree. The goal must be doing what doctors do to make a dynamic difference in the world. So just getting the doctoral degree is the goal. I'm going to challenge you to go back and revisit why you entered the doc program in the first place. The goal must go beyond just getting a doctoral degree. The goal must be doing what doctors do to make a difference in the world. We always talk about doing what doctors do. So I'm just going to give a shout out to Dr. O because she has been doing
it.
What doctors do, like presenting at conferences and sharing her information and sharing her research. You have been all over.
I've been all over. LA,
Come on.
Atlanta, Maryland, DC, books, conferences, papers. I'm doing it.
Hey,
I'm doing what doctors do.
because it's not just enough to have.
It's not. It's not enough. I just want to say what you said, the goal has to go beyond getting the degree, because that's not a strong enough why.
Yeah.
It's just not
because
a strong
we
enough
go
why.
through too much.
Listen,
if the goal is just to get a degree, you will quit.
You quit halfway, girl, bye. Before halfway, that's not strong enough.
Absolutely.
Because you will look at all of the naysayers, all the people who say, well, you don't need a doctorate to do that, and you don't need a doctorate to do that, and you don't need a doctorate to do that. And if you don't have a strong enough why, you're not going to make it.
It's not enough.
It's not enough. It's not enough. Yeah. So we got to set that goal, but that goal has to be rooted in a strong why.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
So tell us how we set these goals.
Man, we're going to talk about goal setting tonight. Let me just get my pips together. We're going to talk about goal setting and time management, despite us getting here at 8:06.
That's okay.
We're going to talk about time management because there are some things that we do that really help us to get this done. So, but before we go into that, let us know where you're calling.
Yes.
From, where you're joining us.
Shout them out.
We have a doctoral shout out every week. We have a doctoral shout out. We want you to put in the comments where you're joining us from and what your doctoral degree is in. And why do we do that? Well, we know that representation matters, right? It matters. And when other people watch this show and they see that you have a doctorate in psychometrics, they're going to say, what is that? It's psychometrics, right? I got a doctorate in toxicology. What is toxicology? I got a doctorate. I talked to somebody today who's pursuing her doctorate in leadership, organizational leadership, and something else. I have another client who's doing her doctorate in coaching.
Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that.
If I could go,
no. Okay.
Well, I mean, maybe, but so we want it now. We're on the other side.
Do that.
So let us know who you are, where you're calling from, and where what university you got your degree from, and what your degree is in.
Yeah, and if you're watching this on the replay, please do it also, because this podcast lives on and people will watch it for years to come. So we want to see what you got your degree in or what you're pursuing.
Absolutely, absolutely. So here we go. So let's see, what are we talking about tonight? Tonight's theme is called Goals Unlocked. Setting goals and managing time. Goals unlocked, setting goals and managing time. So we've done the LEE or LLE, and now we're on G for goals, right? Doc, there's something that you say all the time about time.
Wisdom is designed to shrink time.
What does that mean?
That means if I get wisdom from you, then it shouldn't take me as long to accomplish what you accomplished, because you're going to give me the shortcuts and the advice that I need to get from point A to point B. So I'm not fumbling in the dark, trying to figure it out on my own. That's why coaches are so important. Mentors are so important, because their wisdom is designed to shrink time. For example, I don't really know much about StreamYard. I don't really know much about a lot of these streaming platforms. And they say, this is easy to use. So you jump on and you're like, oh, and then you're like 5 hours later and you ain't streamed nothing. But then you can get a Dr. Jones.
Hey, Dr. Jones.
Hey, shout out, who's proficient in this. And he can sit down with me and give me his wisdom. And now that 5-hour journey is turned into, with Dr. Jones, 30, 45 minutes.
Listen, and if he's dealing with us, it's 5 minutes before. But ladies, we're on.
We're on. We got it. So wisdom is designed to shrink time.
Wasted time.
Wasted time, too. Wasted time.
Wasted time. Yeah. I love that. So what are some things that I want to share with you about goal setting and managing time? I always say this, and people may not believe it, but it's so important to have a coach for that reason.
It is.
It's so important to have a coach, because a good coach, we talked about this morning in the coaching call, right? We have a coaching call first Sundays at 8:00. It's open to anybody. We help you connect passion with your purpose and your divine call in life. Nonetheless, we were talking about what makes a good coach and the importance of coaching. Coaching is so important. So I have a coach.
Yeah, me too.
Listen, and what were we talking about today? Goal setting. And how to put it on an annual goal, a quarterly goal, a weekly goal,
a daily
and
goal.
a daily goal. And at the see, y'all, my coaches, because it's a group of us, and I'm a power three. Y'all thought I wasn't listening. I was listening. I was listening. And one of the people on the call said you should have a big three every week.
Ooh.
Big three. If you don't accomplish anything, you're gonna have a long list. But if you don't have you should have a big three goals every week. And at the end of your week, hopefully you may not check off any other goals, but those big three top priorities that link to your quarter goals, that link to your annual goals.
I love that.
If you reach your big three by the end of the week, then that's successful.
That's so good.
Right? Wasn't that so good? Every week, a big three. You may accomplish 10 goals. But your top three that are going to directly link to your quarter and your year goal. So that's one tip for goal setting. That came from, my call today.
This morning.
Because it's real.
It's good stuff.
So, how do you position yourself to do what doctors do, right? Because we're talking about your goal should be beyond just getting the degree, right? You want to do what doctors do. The question is, well, Dr. Kesslin, how do I do that? So here are 3 tips. The first is connect with a network of other folk who've already been on the journey. Connect. We talked about positioning. Position yourself in a network of people who've already been on the journey. They've been there and they've done that. They got the t-shirt. They can tell you where they messed up. They can tell you how they succeeded. They can tell you how they wasted time and how they saved time. Put yourself in a network of people who've been there and done that. Been there and
That's good.
That's good. Yeah. Second, we're talking about positioning yourself to do what doctors do. Connect is first. Second, collaborate with people who are doing what you want to do. So I had a phone call just today, with a person who is going to change the world. She's amazing. I said, I have links. I have my network in this area. I need to pull you in so we can do something collaboratively. It'll position you to be where you want to be.
That's good.
But it's also going to be, this is a mutually beneficial relationship, not a transactional relationship, but a mutually beneficial relationship. We need to collaborate. I had a phone call with someone on Thursday or Friday of last week. Their outreach, their work is empowering men. And I said, well, and that's wonderful. They do a great job. A colleague, a doctor, a friend of mine. Great job. I said, what about the women? I would love to partner with you. Collaborate. So that we're building a healthy home.
That's good. Right? That's good.
So collaborate with people who are doing or who already are where you want to be. So connect, collaborate, and contribute to your professional organizations.
I like that.
Do presentations, publishing, become a member. Listen, the organizations, I am the interim executive director for the North American Association of Christians in Social Work. Happy Social Work Month, social workers. But we are a professional organization and we are doing so many things to help build our community. But we need contributions. This is a space. I reach out to people all the time about a special issue of a journal that we have. If I know, so right now we have a special issue coming out on criminal justice. I reached out to my criminal justice friends and I said, hey, here's an opportunity for you to publish.
I know someone.
Listen,
she just got her doctorate in criminal justice.
That's amazing. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We have a conference coming up in October. It's going to be in Dallas. There's a call for proposals that are out.
Nice.
I talked to another person today. I said, you should really join this organization because you are a person of faith. You're a Christian, and we need your guidance, your wisdom. Submit a proposal.
I love it.
But this is how you position yourself, right, to reach your goals, to do what doctors do. So
connect,
collaborate, and contribute to your professional organization.
That's good. That's good. And I feel like everything is encompassed into who you are around. So you have goals, but none of your mentors embody them.
Yeah.
None of the people that you're connecting with embody those goals. So for me, what I'm hearing you say is I really have to look at who is where I want to be, who is doing what I want to do. So the key to unlocking my goals, because I may have a goal and it may be stronger than getting the degree, but if I have it, am I around people that embody it? So I feel like, to your point, the key to unlock your goal is to get around people who are doing what doctors do.
Yes.
So that you can glean from their wisdom, so you can shrink that time, but so that you can also do what doctors do, because you don't know what you don't know. Like, I didn't know about professional conferences until after I graduated, and I'm so upset about it because I have friends that were like, I've been doing professional conferences the moment I started my degree,
before,
which is like, what? I didn't know that. And that's, I'm telling you, professional conferences is where it's at.
Yes.
Get involved, get involved, get involved.
That's where you network.
It is where you network.
And it's where you collaborate.
It's where you collaborate. And it's where you contribute. It's where you do all of those things. And so you can have these goals and you can write them down, and they can be SMART goals. Yes. They can be rooted in a really great why. But if you are not around people that embody what doctors do, it's going to cause you to delay and get discouraged. Well, you get discouraged first, and then you get delayed. And the longer you delay, the more you distance yourself from where you want to be. So it really is, to me, the answer to unlocking goals and managing time. And I feel like this, the key to elevation is always a person. It's never, because you could have
the key to elevation.
It's always a person.
Always a person.
It's always a person. Because
so you ask God to direct your path, to lead you to that person.
And he will lead you to a person or a group of people. Because when you're looking at it, this is people.
Yeah, all of this people.
All of this connect, this collaborate, and this contribute is all about people.
Yes.
So maybe you're not where you want to be with your goals because you're not around the right people. Yeah, something to think about.
So get connected.
Yeah.
Collaborate.
Yep.
And blessing.
Contribute,
right?
Yeah.
Connect, collaborate, contribute. Get with the right people.
Get with the right people. And don't delay. Don't delay. Because the longer you delay action, the further you distance yourself from your goal.
And a lot of people think, I don't have anything to give.
You do.
You listen.
You do.
And you don't have to wait until you have the doctorate to do what doctors do.
She said.
You don't have to wait.
She said.
Jump in now. The water, listen, the water's warm. People need what you have.
They do.
You're getting your doctorate to develop a finer skill set, to be able to do more. But even if you don't have it yet, you can still submit to present at conferences. Yep. You can still, listen, I got accepted to Howard University for my doc program. A part of the reason that I got accepted with money.
Y'all hear that? With money.
It's because I had published with colleagues before I joined the program. And they said, oh, she's serious about contributing. And I am. So they said, we're going to invest in her because we see that she's serious. You don't have to wait.
You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait.
Jump in now. You can start doing the work now.
Do the work. Unlock your goals. Do the work. Connect, collaborate, contribute with the right people.
And we talked about managing time. So when you do all of that, it's going to help you shrink time.
Yes. When
you put your, I told you this was just today, your top 3 3 weekly goals
Mhm.
are going to help you not waste time
Yeah.
on your way to accomplishing your goal
I love it.
at the end of the year
Mm,
or at the end of the semester.
I love it.
Right? So put yourself on a goal-based schedule.
Yes.
A goal-based schedule. I'm chuckling as I'm saying this because, listen, I needed that talk from my coaches today. I needed that talk. They were like, listen, okay. I needed that. So, anyway, so those were the doctor's orders. Woo, we have work to do.
Yeah, well, yeah. Because there's some other goals that, So I'm not gonna convict myself on live. But yes, we have work to do.
We have work to do. Some things we've talked about.
Yes, but that's okay. We're gonna do it. And you know what? Maybe it slipped through the cracks because we haven't found the right people to connect, collaborate, and contribute with.
I believe that.
So maybe so in the words of Estelle, our mentor.
One of our mentors. Yeah.
What's the prayer? Like you said, if the key to elevation is always a person, then God guide me to the right people that I need to connect with, that I need to collaborate with. Where do I need to contribute? Because I do have something to offer. And so maybe that's the goal.
And that's the prayer.
Yeah, well, we just convicted ourselves.
Yeah. Thanks, O. Thanks, O.
Saying, unlock the goals.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do this week.
Man, are you going to put it out? Oh.
So we're going on from doctor's orders to doctor's house calls. What are we doing this week? Mm-hmm. What I'm doing this week is I will be traveling to BPD, the Baccalaureate Social Work Program Directors Convention on behalf of NACSW, the North American Association of Christians in Social Work. But while I'm there, I get to see Ron. Yay! But while I'm there, I am going to take a moment to pause and restructure my goals for the year. Yeah. And in the quarter. That's good. Because I need to do that. I feel like I've been running at breakneck speed. And I need to just pause, girl, and think about, okay, Kessler, what are the goals? I mean, it's only March, right? Like,
but it still feels like
reassess.
Yeah, no,
I need to reassess. So while and you can ask me this next week. My commitment is I'm going to pause and rethink about my goals and then align. That's good. I'm going to align. That's what I'm going to do while I'm at BPD. What else am I doing this week? That's enough.
That's enough.
I have an article draft.
Get to writing.
Where's that coffee?
Let's not talk about stuff that's due. What am I going to do? I need rest, but I need to prioritize it, and rest needs to be a part of the goal. And so I need to find myself around people that are prioritizing rest and that are okay with my no.
So I'm going to take notes. O equals rest. I just learned about a book. I probably shouldn't say. Rest is resistance. That's resistance.
I like that.
Yeah. I need rest as resistance. Check. If I find it, I'll get it for you. Say what?
I don't know. He said we'll be right back. Are we still on? I need rest. It says we'll be right back. Okay, we're here. I just said, wait, can y'all? We talk about rest.
We talk about rest.
We're here. We're not even out here. Somebody does it intentionally. That was a forced rest.
That was a forced.
Dr. Johnson, y'all want a commercial? Rest. They'll be right back.
Oh, goodness. Hope it was all right. So, did you all get any interference?
No, I think it just said we'll be right back. They can still hear us.
All right. Well, that's my week. Do you have any speaking to get to?
Yeah.
Oh my
You have a lot. You sound like me.
I have a speaking engagement at Ohio University
Nice.
on Tuesday before I leave on Wednesday.
Wow.
I have a few meetings while I'm gone. Yeah, it's gonna be a busy week.
Wow. Yeah.
Tuesday, I'm talking about microaggressions.
Oh, can
Aggressions,
you? Is it
biases.
gonna be like recorded?
I don't know.
You need to ask.
I need to.
A lot of people
Oh,
have been asking about microaggressions and record it.
Yes.
That's good.
And then, oh no, that's next week. Next week, I'm speaking at. That's next week. This week, Ohio University. Next week, Trinity
Wow.
University in Chicago.
Wow.
Palos Heights. Yes,
I'm here for it.
I'm loving it.
That's awesome. Did she doing what doctors do?
I'm doing what doctors do.
And I'm here for it.
I'm here for a busy week, or are we resting? You've been busy.
I know. I've been busy. I've been in planes and planes and more planes and hotels and more hotels. And it's fun, but we need to also rest.
Yes.
So I am coming off the airways for the next couple weeks, which is nice. So I don't have to fly. I still have to speak locally and have to train all week, but I don't have to like fly anywhere until either the end of this month or the beginning of next month, and then it starts. But so that's why I need to prioritize this rest.
Rest as resistance.
As resistance. Send me that.
Yeah,
I need that. I need that.
All right. Have we covered everything?
I think we did. We did good.
I think we did. I don't know where are we with time? What? But that's
we started like 5 minutes late.
Yeah, that's not bad. This is good. All right, listen. Let me see. Do we have anybody we need to respond to? Let's see. Hey, Florida, University of West Florida. Hey, New York. Hey, Jackie. E. Tracy Willis is my Dr. Kessler. Please. Hey, Tracy. She is my sweet mate from my first university.
Oh,
yes,
nice.
So, hey, girl.
Hey. I cannot stand it. It's great.
Let's get out of here because we got things to do.
Mom life calls.
Mom life calls. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. I hope that was helpful. Yeah. Hope it was beneficial. We're talking about legacy, and tonight we were talking about goals and setting time management. So thank you for being here. Remember, I say it all the time, the doctoral degree, it is not merely a degree of intelligence. It is a degree of persistence. And we are here to help you persist. Why? Because your research matters. All right. See you, everybody. Love you.
Bye.
See you.
Y'all. Let's